Welcome to Eagle Field, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Today's game is between the Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles and your PCC Eagles. Today's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting today for Toccoa Falls, number 0, Brandon Huerta. Number 2, Jordan Lay. Number 5, Josue Gomez Yebra. Number 7, Judah Berry. Number 8, Devon Johnston. Number 12, Santiago Hidalgo. Number 13, Axel Sierra. Number 14, Nick Nunez. Number 20, Richard Garcia. Number 21, Jeremy Wells. And number 22, Jabril Ahmed Giovanni. The Screaming Eagles are led by Coach Nathan Lowry. And now the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. A senior from Trenton, Georgia, number 1, Bryce Hammond. A senior from Parma, Ohio, number 3, Niwe Mujeni. A junior from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, number 6, Luke Miklas. A senior from Sao Paulo, Brazil, number 10, Giovanni Pauliello. A freshman from Pensacola, Florida, number 11, Jackson Clark. A freshman from Pensacola, Florida, number 15, Michael Christensen. A junior from Reading, Pennsylvania, number 16, Reed Rhodes. A junior from Buenos Aires, Argentina, number 17, Matthias Lee. A senior from Gilbert, Arizona, number 22, Dakota Barkas. A senior from Danville, Indiana, number 23, Caleb Welsh. And a freshman from Araxá, Brazil, number 30, Boaz da Silva. The Eagles are led by head coach Joe Liwaz and assistant coaches Mateus Kanata and Clint Peterson. At this time, please stand for prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the new blessings you've given to us. Help us to have a great game today. Keep everyone safe. Please hold off the weather, Lord, if it be your will. Help us to have a great game today and help us to do everything to your honor and your glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition.
71 degrees is the temperature, a little bit of drizzle participation, and a great day for Eagles soccer. Hello, this is Alvin Chapman, your play-by-play broadcaster for today's game, and the Eagles get things cracking very quickly as Jackson Clark, the freshman striker, gets a shot on target, but to no avail. Thank you so much for joining us here today in the Nest. The Eagles of Pensacola Christian College will face up against Toccoa Falls, another South Region matchup. Both teams 2-1 on this season. The Eagles having their last victory be against LaGrange College out of LaGrange, Georgia. They were victorious in that matchup, 3-2. Toccoa Falls, their last victory was against the Crown College out of Knoxville, Tennessee. They are 2-1 as well. Both these teams facing their first region matchups and NCCAA matchups of the season. A long ball stopped in the tracks by Mateus Lee, the senior outback. Another stoppage of play there, anticipated by Toccoa Falls, as 2 minutes of elapsed time has already gone. No one a goal scorer leader so far for the Eagles. A number of players with 1 goal apiece to their name. Jackson Clark, the striker out of Pensacola, Florida, a graduate of Tate High School here in town. A part of the offense as well. On his left side, Niwe Mujeni. Mujeni, the National Player of the Year, also South Region Player of the Year, also the MVP of the national tournament last year. On the right wing is Reed Rhodes. Rhodes related to 2 former soccer athletes here at the school. Rhodes with 7 total goals last season and a national champion, just like his brothers before him. His brothers Riley and Vermont Rhodes, his brother playing outside back, and Riley also being a striker as well. Set the single season record for goals in a season with 21. And a stop there by Dakota Barkis as he mans the midfield. And a phenomenal stop by the back line of Toccoa Falls. Pauliello back to Christensen, another in-town player, another graduate from Tate High School. Played alongside with Jackson Clark during their senior year. Welch will go to the center back. And a great run of the ball there. Out comes the keeper, number 0, Brandon Herrera, with the stop. 2 great offensive attempts there by Pensacola. No one conceding goals yet. Herrera goes to number 12, Santiago Hidalgo, the freshman midfielder. That's Luke Milkis with the large touch and contains. Boaz goes to the outside to Mateus Lee. That is Boaz de Silva, standing at 6'8", the center back for the college. And a great through ball play to Niwe Mujeni. He gets a foot on it. Mujeni will cross it middle, and a shot on target and good! Shot good, but waved off.
Barkis.
Yeah, shot's no good. Offsides is the call. Great ball played by Niwe Mujeni, creating a lot of offense and drawing the attention of the defense. Barkis taking that one right out of the air and bearing it to the right spot. That was a missile there, ladies and gentlemen. But the shot waved off by the sideline official, noticing Barkis being offsides. Hammond out of his box, and he'll send it long. Ball playable for Mujeni, and another offensive opportunity. He'll regather and shoot middle. He has Clark. Clark surrounded by a sea of screaming Eagles. Lee stops the offensive attempt there by the screaming Eagles. That is Richard Garcia playing striker there for the screaming Eagles. Welch goes middle to Clark, ball too long. Barkis with the takeaway. Regathers and goes to De Silva. De Silva with a ton of room to operate will work the ball to Rhodes. Rhodes goes middle. That's De Silva coming way out of position all the way in the box of the offense. Hits the ground. Barkis replacing De Silva's position. An aggressive offensive take there by De Silva. Great replacement there by the senior midfielder, Dakota Barkis. Positionless soccer played there. Great run as well by Pauliello, the senior midfielder. De Silva to Rhodes. Rhodes goes middle. Pauliello gets it taken away from him. Barkis with an opportunity to play on the ball. And the Eagles dominant with possession here. Number 21, Jeremy Wells in the action there for the Screaming Eagles. And number 7, Judah Berry. But no attempts on the goal so far for the Screaming Eagle offense. De Silva receives the ball and great use of misdirection there. Playing very aggressively from the center back position. Christensen goes inside. Pauliello regathers. Great control in the middle. Mucheni. Such great composure on the sideline. Barkis goes back to Christensen, and the Eagles look to switch fields here. Barkis with the long ball. That one taken away by the back line of the Screaming Eagles. Great touch pass to Berry. Judah Berry. An attempt to find his winger, but to no avail. Lee with a collision. Play to the back line of the Screaming Eagles. Let's see how quickly they can advance the ball. An attempt for a long one. Matthias Lee takes that one back. Christensen to Barkis. Barkis back to Christensen. Rather Miklas. And a great ball played to Clark. Clark gathers. Clark makes a defender miss. Clark just off the post. Blown opportunity by the freshman. That would have been his first collegiate goal. Another opportunity here for Pensacola. Ball played to Mugeni. Mugeni. An opportunity to play the ball middle. Works the baseline. Great cross. Nobody home. Miklas with possession. Welch with options. Goes to Barkis. Caleb Welch plays it to Miklas. Miklas to De Silva. Another ball played to Clark, but once again offside. The second offside's called by the sideline official. The Eagles offensively getting to what they want as far as opportunities go in their offensive side of the field. Just unable to convert on beautiful opportunities. Had Mugeni set up Barkis, but he was just offside. A little too early on that play. And Clark, an attempt to go to the right corner of the goal, but unable to finish. The freshman striker, known for scoring in his high school days, 27 goals, and recognized in the district playing for Tate High School. Here's Pauliello. Pauliello with great control on the inside. Lee attacked quickly. Lee will go back to the back line. Let's see if the Eagles can advance it to their attacking third. Miklas goes to Barkis in the midfield. And he stopped in his tracks. Barry, an opportunity for offense, but to no avail. Christensen with time. Mujeni with the run. Goalie out of his box, Herrera with the collection. Jeremy Wells now working the right sideline with plenty of room to operate. Tries to play Barry, but unavailable on the run. A very active first quarter for the Eagles offense. Unable to convert on points early. Great run there by Reed Rhodes. Rhodes into the corner. Can he find anybody available in the middle? Rhodes, double team, splits the defense. Rhodes gets inside. A touch pass there by Pauliello, but to no avail. Here's Lee. Lee works inside. Clark had a foot on it, but unable to convert. Another great offensive opportunity there for the Eagles. Unable to cash in from points within the 18 mark. Ball played to number 12, Santiago Hidalgo. Pauliello. We'll send it to Christensen. Barkis plays it on the back line to Welch. De Silva with the long ball. Mujeni with an idea of playing that, but knew he was offsides. Now a thrown opportunity here for the Screaming Eagles. On now 13 minutes of elapsed time. An attempt to play Barry, but stopped in his tracks there by number 22, Dakota Barkis. Barry tries to play his winger. And I believe a double foul assessed. A stoppage of time, a yellow card awarded by the center official. That one assessed to the winger, Devon Harris, the freshman. Rather, Devon Johnson, the winger. A clear midfield there for Christensen. Goes outside. Johnson on Lee. Rhodes plays to Pauliello. Lee quick on his feet. Another run opportunity for Mujeni. Just a bit long. Wells with plenty of breathing room here. An attempt to advance it. Right into the hands of the keeper, Hammond, who had 5 saves in the loss to Middle Georgia, despite the Eagles losing 4-0. Hammond keeps the ball on his feet and advances it to De Silva. De Silva with another long ball. Clark will track it down. Clark tries to go middle. An aggressive take that will give the Eagles a corner kick opportunity. Boaz De Silva will come from his center midfielder spot, rather center back position, to be available for the corner kick opportunity. Kick on the way. Great defense there by the Screaming Eagles. Can they counterattack? No, Barkas with the shot! No good for Barkas. Two great attempts there by the senior midfielder, but not able to find the backing of the net. A number of substitutions here for the Screaming Eagles. Joshua Lang and Kevin Frawley will come into the game for Jordan Lee and Devon Johnson. Hammond with the long ball played to Rhodes. De Silva will play it back to the keeper. Hammond will keep it on his feet and play it to Miklas. Miklas to Pauliello. Barkas goes middle. Quick touches here by the Eagles in the midfield. De Silva tries to play Mucheni. Mucheni gets a foot on it. Mucheni touches the turf. Barry receives a beautiful through ball. Garcia back to Barry. Can Barry track it down and play it middle? Barry with the first offensive opportunity for the Screaming Eagles to no avail. The Screaming Eagles maintain possession. No good on their first offensive opportunity. They swing it middle again. Pauliello goes to Christensen. Christensen plays it to his former high school teammate Clark. Joshua Lang gets it snatched away from him. Now the ball played to Matthias Lee. 17 minutes of elapsed time so far here in the first home game of the season. Ball too long for De Silva's reach. Lang will get a foot on it. A race to the corner for Lee and Lang. Lee hits the turf. And a long throw-in opportunity deep into the corner of the Screaming Eagles attacking third. The throw underway. De Silva, an attempt at it. And here's Hammond. Miklas receives the ball on the switching of fields. De Silva plays it to Lee. Great touches there by the right side of the field. Garcia will snatch it up. Garcia plays it to Barry. Barry with the shot at the net, just wide. The first shot on goal there for the Screaming Eagles.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 20, Enoch Wang.
Enoch Wag, the senior midfielder, will make his first appearance into the game here. He'll come out the game for the freshman Christensen. Great job by the offense of the Screaming Eagles, remaining patient. Good opportunity there for Barry, just unable to cash it in at the netting. De Silva keeps it on his foot. Miklas goes middle to Barkas. Wag loses it. Here's Lang. Lang plays it to Garcia. Tracked down by Hammond. He keeps it on his foot and gives it right back to De Silva. Barkas with the great turn. Can Rhodes track it down? He does. Can he play something middle? Rhodes with great patience. Plays it back to Barkas. Barkas into the netting. Fancy footwork there by Mujeni, but right into the hands of the keeper. Great idea if the keeper was out of position. But Herrera remaining stationary in the center of the goal. Paul played deep into the Eagles' attacking third. Clark, can he get a foot on it? And a corner kick opportunity again for Pensacola. Rather a goal kick opportunity. The Eagles having one corner kick opportunity. That one another goal kick. Aggressive play by the midfielder Huang, forcing the Screaming Eagles to make a mistake. Can the Eagles operate quickly here? Wang with 3 blue jerseys surrounding him. And both teams trade possessions as quickly as they receive them. Long throw, no good. Garcia had a hand on it. Here's De Silva with plenty of room to run. Welch with the fancy footwork to get past Lang. Can he play Mujeni? He does. But way to keep the ball alive there by Welch. Miklas quickly goes to De Silva. Barkas goes to Pauliello. Pauliello plays Clark. Clark, an opportunity. Enoch, no. Rhodes inside the box. Rhodes gets it to his left foot. Outside to Pauliello. Pauliello goes to Enoch Wag. Barkas plays Welch. Welch, just a bit long. The Eagles get the possession back. Here comes De Silva. De Silva makes a defender miss. De Silva with the fancy footwork. De Silva gets it snatched away. Huang with the recovery. Barkas to Lee. De Silva back in his correct position as well. Mujeni with a great touch, and Clark offsides. A very obvious offsides there by Clark, but a great touch there by Mujeni. Receives the ball, taps it in the air, and throws it behind him to find an open Clark, but just past the lining of the defense. Huang will lose it. Now Pensacola possession again.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 9, Lorenzo Gonsalves.
Lorenzo Gonsalves into the game here for Pensacola Christian. He'll come to relief the freshman Clark. Gonsalves actually the leading goal scorer of the 14-3-5 Eagles team that won the national championship. Put 3 into the back of the net last year, 2 from the regional championship and national championship, and also had 5 assists. Now 20 minutes remaining in the first half of play. And the penalty in favor of the Screaming Eagles. Ahmed Giovanni for that long kick. Quickly Eagles possession. Here's Miklas. He'll play Mujeni. De Silva with the long ball. Rhodes remains on sides. Controlled by the keeper. Lang keeps it in bounds. Goes quickly. Lorenzo Gonsalves with the recovery. Great idea to feed Rhodes, but too weak of a pass. Ball played to Lang. He's on sides. He plays it middle. And a foul inside the box. Let's see if it awards a penalty, rather a card. It does not. But now this provides the Screaming Eagles their third opportunity at a chance for points. After a conversation with the officials, that no longer being a penalty shot, rather a free kick. Would have been Edwin Gonzalez, the striker, taking that opportunity that was wiped away by the officials. Mujeni with too strong of a touch. And a foul by him as well. Now Kevin Frawley back for the kick, as well as number 13, Alex Sierra. Sierra back. Great ball into the air. Can the Eagles counter? Huang with speed. Huang plays Gonsalves. Lorenzo Gonsalves crosses it middle. Great defense there by Jabril Ahmed Giovanni. He plays it to Lang on the line. Lang keeps it in bounds. Great defense there by Giovanni. Barkis, with patience, gets it back to his back line. Huang tries to play it to Rhodes. And another stoppage of play, a foul by the Eagles offense. Now 15 minutes remaining in this half. Those watching from home, thank you so much for joining. And even if you're watching this later on our social media. Thank you so much for being in attendance virtually for the first home game of the season against Toccoa Falls College, a South Region matchup. Barkas with plenty of opportunity to work here. He'll get it to Mujeni. Mujeni with the touch, but he's offsides as well. Clark and Mujeni having many great opportunities, and even Barkas. But these opportunities being wiped away due to being out of position. Barry drops it back. Hwang with the great ball to Rhodes. Rhodes keeps it alive, but a collision. Rhodes quickly back up, attacking the keeper. And another penalty, rather out of bounds play. Now Mateo Loyola preparing to come into the game.
Subbing in for the Eagles,
For
number
Pagliella.
21, Mateo Loyola.
That's Giovanni Pagliello playing the majority of this first half. Getting a breather here. Luke Miklas with plenty of time. Barry attacking. Great play there by De Silva. Faking out the striker, Barry. Great clearance. Lang and Welch, the 50-50 ball. Great touch there by Mujeni. Can his speed win the battle? Mujeni keeps it alive somehow. And the Screaming Eagles will settle for a throw-in by Welch. Mujeni, we mentioned him being the National Player of the Year, also South Region Player of the Year. Very gifted in speed. Draws so much attention on defensive back lines. Plays inside to Lorenko. Gonsalves, an attempt to go middle, and now a corner kick opportunity for Pensacola. Loyola back for the kick. Lee and Welch on the back line. De Silva in. Kick underway. And another one. That first attempt a bit flat. Here's another one. Plenty of space there. Gonsalves rattled it between his legs. That was Welch, and number 9 for the Screaming Eagles, Colton Davis, on that 50-50 ball on the ground. Both teams scoreless so far. Plenty of opportunities, unable to cash in for points though. Here's Lee. De Silva with plenty of time. Plays it to Lee. Ball stopped by the Screaming Eagles. Hammond keeps it on the ground. Gonsalves back to Miklas. Miklas with the long ball. He'll play Hwang, but just a bit short. Finds his feet though. Hwang maintains possession. Hwang goes to Rhodes. Loyola with the shot. Great opportunity there by Loyola. That one tipped off balance in his attempt as well.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 2, Chris Martinez.
Now the junior from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, Chris Martinez will make an appearance into the game as well for De Silva. De Silva playing very aggressively from the back line. Now these next 10 minutes, possibly the most pivotal 10 minutes of this game. Loyola back for the kick. Skies it into the box. An opportunity, Lorenzo Gonsalves had a foot on it. That's Davis. Gets out of traffic by going in between his legs. Hidalgo with an opportunity. Now just under 10 minutes remaining in the half. I believe blood on the jersey of Hoang. He's going to have to step aside. Now into the game, number 24, Ethan Rivers, the midfielder from West Bay, Cayman Islands.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 24, Ethan Rivers.
Rivers into the midfield. Possession will remain with the Screaming Eagles. Possibly the most pivotal single-digit minutes remaining in the half. Here's Barry. And a long throw in here for the Screaming Eagles. Throwing into the box. Right into the possession of Bryce Hammond. Now 8 minutes remaining. Ball played to Mujeni. Receives it with collision. Rivers drops it back to Lee. Ball played to Loyola. Somehow finds Barkis. And a great clearance there by the Screaming Eagles. Scrapping all of that previous momentum for Pensacola. Mujeni gets stopped in his tracks as well. Rivers loses possession. Here comes the Screaming Eagles. Number 13, Alex Sierra will play Barry. Barry inside the box. Barry gets it inside, batted back by Matthias Lee. Rivers will send it back as well. Sierra winning the battle against Loyola and drawing the whistle as well. Axel Sierra will get it inside. The bicycle kick! No good. Hammond rolls it out to Martinez. Kendi Eagles counter. Welch receives a long ball on the switching of fields. Mujeni comes in for the rescue. Miklas. An attempt to play Rivers, that ball too long. Hammond, seeing pressure, goes to Lee. The ball remaining on the back line of the Screaming Eagles. Rather, Pensacola. Here's a run by Mujeni. He gets to it. Mujeni with 2 defenders on him. Gonsalves. He'll maintain and loses possession. Barkis will go to his left and find Welch. Welch quickly to Mujeni. And another clearance there. And a number of substitutions here by both teams. Number 15, Cody Garcia, will make his first appearance to the game. And also making his first appearance in the nest, number 33, Luis Vincent, the freshman defender from Cap-Haitian Haiti. Now just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Both teams scoreless. Lee will cross it over. Now Vincent. Normally plays defender. He will come and relieve Mujeni. And he'll cross it inside. And Vincent, before crossing it inside, neglected seeing if the ball was on the end line. Now the Screaming Eagles will counter. Barkis was a great circumference of space around him. We'll go to Martinez. Lee. We'll go to Mujeni, actually. Mujeni will cut inside. Tries to set up Loyola, but the pass a bit too weak. Barkis. Now 3 minutes and just over 30 seconds remaining. Welch with a ball played. Gonsalves just didn't see an opportunity there. Decent ball played there by the freshman from Danville, Indiana. But Gonsalves not able to see the same opportunity as well. Lang and Welch for the high ball. Mujeni will play to Gonsalves. Gonsalves an opportunity. Gonsalves unable to finish. And another corner kick opportunity provided for Pensacola. Nearly a handball there for the Screaming Eagles. But great discipline on the recovery defense by Toccoa Falls. That is Loyola again, Mateo Loyola, the sophomore, for the kick. That one has a chance. Gonsalves, no. Rather Miklas who had a head on that one. Ball played to Garcia. Loyola finds Barkis. Barkis, great control. Goes to Welch. Vincent plays the ball to Rivers. Rivers with time and space. Rivers will attack. No good. Another corner kick opportunity, Ethan Rivers. An opportunity to cash in points for Pensacola. But great slide tackle there by the Screaming Eagles. Now 1 minute and 20 remaining in the half. Loyola again for the corner kick. Skies it into the box. Gets a head on it and good! Lorenzo Gonsalves! Here's the celebration! Turn around and sweep! The Portugal product Gets his head for good use there. And the Eagles with the 1-0 advantage. Gonsalves, we mentioned, 13 goals leading the Eagles last season, 5 assists. He gets the first goal for Pensacola to open up the 2024 season. Great assist as well there by Loyola. Putting the ball in a position where Gonsalves can only receive it. Coming off the bench for Pensacola in this match, Lang will play, and Hammond with a great cleanup there. Now just under a minute remaining, Pensacola with a 1-goal advantage. Hammond, mindful of the clock here. Now 30 seconds remaining. Another opportunity. Here's Rivers on the run. Rivers! He can capitalize on his left side. Vincent gets it cleared. Now 7 seconds remaining. And time and the quarter, rather the half, will expire. It went down to the wire, folks. And finally, Lorenzo Gonsalves, using his head to good use, gets a header into the corner of the goal, and successful for Pensacola. The Eagles with the 1-goal advantage. Thank you so much for joining us here today in the nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, in their home opener against Toccoa Falls College out of Toccoa Falls, Georgia. We will be back with more after this, but please enjoy some promotional messages provided by Pensacola Christian College. And the next action you'll get a chance to see is the Eagles continue in this South region battle.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Want to get a head start on college? With the online dual enrollment program from PCC, you can do just that. Gain an affordable Christian liberal arts education with a biblical worldview, equipping you for your future degree. Open to rising sophomores and above, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year that count toward both high school and college requirements. With over 30 courses offered fall, spring, and summer, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You'll be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your college liberal arts courses before you graduate from high school and step foot on campus. And the best part is, you'll only pay a fraction of what you pay for those same classes if you took them in college. Get a head start on your education today by visiting pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
have a 1-0 advantage after Gonsalves at the 43rd minute found a chance on a corner kick opportunity from Loyola to give the Eagles a goal advantage. Don't know if you guys were able to hear what I just said, but Judah Berry kicked things off here for us in the nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. My apologies there, guys. I grabbed the wrong headset. My apologies. And I'm glad that we're live here as you guys are watching the first, not just home matchup, but first regional matchup of the season for Pensacola Christian. The Eagles lead 1-0. Gonsalves with 2 shots on goal, 1 netted in the left corner, giving the Eagles a 1-goal advantage. And he'll start the first half as well. Rhodes, Gonsalves, as well as Clark, the attack for Pensacola. We'll have Wang, Pauliello, and Barkas in the midfield. And then Lee, De Silva, Miklas, and Welch, the back line for Pensacola Christian. The Screaming Eagles, Toccoa Falls, are also 2-1 on this season. Here's a great run here by Rhodes, and controlled by the keeper. And plenty of pressure applied by the Pensacola offensive attack, forcing the back line of the Screaming Eagles to make quick and indecisive decisions. Gonsalves will hold. Barkas feeds middle. Clark goes to Wang. Wang with a one-touch pass there for Rhodes, and he wasn't ready. Rather Lee, great idea, just unable to get things running in the offensive half of the field. And now a chance here for the Eagles, the Screaming Eagles, that is. And now a corner kick opportunity for Toccoa, only their second of the game. Pablo Tavares, the freshman midfielder, behind the kick. A chance no good for the Screaming Eagles. Beautiful kick there by Tavares. As he nearly kicks it home. That's actually Nick Nunez behind the corner kick. Tavares unable to get it past the Eagles' back line. De Silvas with a dangerous header. And Hammond nearly kicks it to the neighbors. Possession will remain here with the Screaming Eagles. Now a free kick opportunity from about 40 yards away. Shot is in. Hammond has a hand on it. Open net here for the Screaming Eagles, but they can't take advantage. Now a corner kick opportunity for the Screaming Eagles. A short kick to Tavares. And protected by De Silva. Great pressure there by Gonçalves. And he wins the battle. Gets it back to the keeper. A dangerous clearance there. Clark plays it to nobody. Clark to Marcus. Wang with space. De Silva taking advantage of the space. De Silva pressured by Garcia. A play towards Gonçalves. Huang. An attempt to go to Barkas. Here's Lee. Too strong of a touch. Loses it. Finds Garcia. Garcia to Tavares. Lee doing a great job doing his homework on the defensive end. Hammond to Miklas. Lee plays Gonçalves. And he'll play Rhodes. Great contain there by Gonçalves. Now Rhodes. Can he play middle? Drop back. And a goal! To the freshman Clark.
Number 11, Jackson Clark.
Beautiful 1-2 punch there to set up Jackson Clark for his first ever collegiate goal. He had 27 total his senior year and picks up his first one of his college career here at home against Toccoa Falls. That play started beautifully by Lorenzo Gonçalves getting great position on his defender, maintaining the ball and finding Reed Rhodes, nearly said Ramon Rhodes, but Reed Rhodes on a great run on the baseline, rather the sideline. And Rhodes doing a great job attacking towards the goal and cutting back, finding Clark on a parallel run, and he buries it into the back of the net. Jackson Clark, congratulations on your first collegiate goal. And now the Eagles have a 2-0 advantage over the Screaming Eagles. Beautiful play. Now Garcia, a chance to not equalize, but bring it within one. Ball back in the possession of the Eagles there. Enoch Huang. Clark with a great ball, switching fields to Rhodes. Right on target. Can Rhodes get another assist? Another cross from Rhodes. Great attempt to reach for the ball by the keeper, but to no avail for the Eagles offense. Long ball, controlled by De Silva. The Ver is on a run. Hammond keeps the ball on his feet. De Silva with a long ball to Clark. Is he onside? He is. He gathers. Loses possession. Barry. Great pass to the middle. Ball played to number 14, Nick Nunez. Nunez tries to find Garcia. Garcia with a chance here. And great recovery defense there by Luke Miklas. And now a corner kick opportunity provided for the Screaming Eagles. Pensacola Christian College had their first points off a corner kick delivered to Lorenzo Gonsalves. Can the Screaming Eagles do the same? Collected by Bryce Hammonds. Here's Clark. Delivers the ball to Welch. Barkis will switch fields to Rhodes. Rhodes with a great touch. Hwang crowded. And a ball played to Deveris. Deveris will cut back. Hwang to Rhodes. Hwang goes quickly to Barkis. Barkis receives the ball in a very difficult situation, a lot of traffic surrounding him. Barkis will switch fields. Lee doing a great job attacking the gaps. Gonsalves doing a great job remaining patient. Rhodes dominant on the right side of the field. Will cross middle again. Can we score? We do! It's Clark again! The freshman sensation! And just like that, the freshman with no goals coming into it gets his second of his career and leads all players with goals for the game. Jackson Clark, the Pensacola native. And once again, the person assisting that play, Reed Rhodes, the wing-to-wing connection. Reed Rhodes doing a great job remaining patient on his right wing and driving the ball towards the post, finding Clark on a parallel run, and he converts for another one. Jackson Clark, you have yourself a day, young man. Nearly had 3 goals earlier, had an opportunity where he beat the back line, but just missed right at the post. But Jackson Clark makes this now a 3-0 game. Jackson Clark, as we mentioned, native of Pensacola. I actually known Jackson for a little bit. I was his camp counselor way back when I was taller than him. Now he towers over me, and now his goal is doing the justice in this regional matchup. Credit to Reed Rhodes as well, his patient work on the right wing, setting up his second half counterpart, Jackson Clark, for 2 goals. Rhodes to Lee. Lee on a run. Goes to Gonsalves. Gonsalves remains patient. Gonsalves splits the defense. Pauliello. Pauliello again. Will take a shot at the goal and overshoots it. Great aggressive take, but unbalanced on the shot. For the fans at home, if you know, when you lean back on a goal attempt, you'd run the risk of either scoring the ball on the top bin of the post or skying it towards the dormitories. Pauliello, very aggressive on that take, but just a bit off balance on the shot production. Miklas. Another ball for Rhodes, collected by the keeper. Here's another opportunity here for Toccoa Falls. Great run! Nobody home. Rhodes will drop it back to Christensen. De Silva hands it to his keeper now, to Miklas. And another opportunity there by Clark. Can Clark set up Lourenco Gonsalves? He already has one goal today. But a great job there by number 22, Jarbil Ahmed Giovanni. Breaking up the play. And another opportunity for points for Pensacola. Sets up another corner kick opportunity here for Pensacola. Pauliello, the foot behind the ball. Pauliello will send it short. Barkas, an attempt no good. Keeps it alive. Now Lee will use the duration of the field. Great job here by Pensacola Christian. Despite the miss, instead of forcing the ball forward, compressing the play backwards, and using the duration of the green. Gonsalves takes a bad touch on it. Now a fight with Barry. Barry on the floor. Gonsalves with a good ball towards Rhodes. Rhodes will play it towards the box. Another cross from Rhodes. Reed Rhodes creating a lot of offense here for this Pensacola ball club. Now just under 30 minutes remaining of play. A number of substitutions made here in this matchup. Number 21, Jeremy Wells will return into the game. He started, and number 17, Anthony Edwards will make his first appearance here for the Screaming Eagles. And now Chris Martinez will come into the game for De Silva, the freshman standing at 6'8" from Brazil. And Niwe Mujeni will prepare to check into the game as well. We mentioned Mujeni, former National Player of the Year and South Region Player of the Year. No points or goals in this game, but he draws so much attention because of his swiftness, his speed, and his strength that he provides for the Pensacola offensive attack. Mujeni will come to relieve Caleb Welch. Martinez, now to throw an opportunity. Clark, an attempt to win it, and he does. Great ball. Pauliello, a long ball to Rhodes. He's created a ton of offense for Pensacola, and he can't keep it in bounds. Frawley now with the throw-in. Goes to Wells. Christensen gets out of the traffic jam. A great ball to Mujeni. It's a foot race now. Mujeni cuts back. Mujeni sets up Lourenco Gonçalves with another goal. Here comes the celebration, the spin and the show. The Portugal product with his second goal of the game. Pensacola finding a lot of success driving the ball down the right wing and returning it middle. That one, Niue Mujeni, we mentioned his speed and his strength on that right wing. He takes it all the way down to the right post and cuts it back. And Lourenco Gonçalves, the striker from Portugal, slams it home. Beautiful offense played by the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, the former national champions of the NCCAA. Now 26 minutes remaining of play. Martinez with a strong touch. Goes to Clark. Christensen with a strong touch. Pauliello saves him. Now the ball played to his high school teammate Clark. Can Clark get the hat trick? To no avail. Strong touch, number 15, Cody Garcia. And the sideline directs a change of direction, rather the sideline official. A penalty on Toccoa Falls. Ball in between traffic. Can Barkis save it? No, he cannot. Martinez with the foot race. Tracks it down. Hammond out of his box. Mujeni was the intended target. Now Lee. Now Lourenco Gonçalves, a chance for three. And a great stop there by the keeper. Lourenco Gonçalves is an absolute missile towards the netting. But that right there was number 0, Brandon Herrera, with another stop. Sets up a corner kick opportunity for Pensacola. Behind the ball now, Giovanni Pauliello, another player for Pensacola from Brazil. He'll sky it into the box. I believe Clark got a foot on it. Now Garcia for the challenge, rather to counter. Beautiful slide tackle there by, I believe, Matthias Lee. Now the Eagles unfolding their offense to the remainder of the field. Vincent and Loyola preparing to check into the contest as well. Now 23 minutes remaining of play. Here's Rhodes. Rhodes, the field general today, 2 assists already. Both to the strikers on this team. One to Clark, who has 2 goals today, playing the left wing for the Eagles. Pauliello gets the deflected ball. Clark will play it to Mujeni. Mujeni keeps it in bounds. Great touch pass to Lourenco Gonçalves. He'll maintain possession. Now 2 men on him. Holds possession. Makes 2 defenders miss. and holds possession. Finds Barkas. Barkas will attack. Too strong. Very fancy footwork there by the Portugal product. Catching the attention of the left bench over the crowds in Eagle Field.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 21, Mateo Loyola. And number
Now Clark out of the game for Vincent. And Loyola out of the game, into the game rather, for Pauliello. Barry the recipient. An advance intended for Garcia. But Lee had no liking of that. Martinez an attempt to keep it in bounds, but to no avail. Now approaching the 20-minute mark of remaining time in this matchup. Vincent to Lee. Miklas with the long ball. Finds Gonsalves. Creates another throwing opportunity here for Pensacola. Barkas drops it back to Miklas, unfolding the remaining of the offense with the field of play. Possession will remain with Pensacola. That was number 21, Jeremy Wells of the Screaming Eagles with the possession. Christensen with the fancy footwork and drops it back to the center back, Miklas. Vincent with a great ball played to Loyola. Petrie and Phelps preparing to come into the competition as well for Pensacola. Great ball played to Garcia. Drop down to number 7, Judah Berry, unable to connect. Sierra, an attempt to go back to Berry. Gonsalves. Vincent, the native of Cap-Haitian Haiti. And now the substitutions will prepare to come in. Blake Bass, the midfielder freshman, will also come into the game as well for the Screaming Eagles. Gonsalves and Mugeni out of the game as well for Pensacola, as we're just breaching 20 minutes remaining of time. Branson Phelps and Angel Peachy Garcia into the competition as well. Now approaching the 62nd minute of the game. Here's Vincent. Vincent makes the defender miss. Miklas goes to Martinez on the outside. A patient number of minutes here for Pensacola. Lee. Goes to Miklas. Martinez. Barkis. Goes to Vincent. Vincent goes inside. Loyola makes a defender miss. Loyola will drive and swing it middle. Nobody home. Kept inbounds by the Screaming Eagles. Now Phelps will cross it. And unable to capitalize in the attacking third. Angel Petrie at the striker position. Hits it over to Loyola. Loyola to Vincent. Ball played to Vincent in the corner. Lee, great communication to Barkis. Now the ball quickly on the other half of the field. Rhodes will attack again. Rhodes creating a lot of offensive opportunities once again, this time in lieu of a corner kick. Now Ethan Rivers preparing to come into the game for the senior midfielder, Dakota Barkis.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 24, Ethan Rivers.
Loyola for the free kick, corner kick opportunity. Sends it middle. No one home. And the field goal is good for Reed Rhodes. Good opportunity for points, but not able to capitalize. Now a long throw-in opportunity here for Toccoa Falls with 14 minutes remaining in running clock play. And actually a throw here for Pensacola. As Angel Petrie with the attempt of making something happen offensively, but to no avail. Rivers will go to Christensen. Long ball played to Vincent. Off target from Lee. Lee with it again. Last pass was a long ball intended to Lee. Instead, he switches it around the midfield, rather the back line to Miklas. Vincent already has a goal to his name this season He'll play the ball to Christensen. Rhodes loses possession, but a foul there on number 18. That's Kevin Frawley. Now breaching the 80th minute of the match. Rhodes sends one into the box. Beautiful ball. Vincent right outside the 18. An attempt at a strike, no good. And Garcia touching turf. A free kick into the hands of Hammond. Now Rivers will take over at the 6. Ball intended for Angel Petrie. Now Loyola with an opportunity. Loyola gets a foot on it. He'll cross it middle. Rather a shot at the goal, but another stop by the keeper. Great aggressive take there. That one by Chris Martinez.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 12, Colin Elm.
Colin Elms will make his first appearance into the game, relieving Reed Rhodes. Great pressure there by Angel Petrie. Garcia nearly forcing a turnover. Now Kevin Frawley for the throw-in. Now Devin Johnson working the sideline, gets past Christensen. Johnson loses it. Great defense there by number 12, Colin Elms. Johnson with the cross. Now a corner kick opportunity here for the Screaming Eagles. Parker Manley behind this kick with 9 to go. Back to Manley. He'll sky it over to the back post. And a goal kick there for Hampton. Lee goes middle to Christensen. Great misdirection as well. Heading towards his right. And the Eagles are quickly advancing. Phelps crosses middle. Phelps finds Loyola. Vincent with a shot attempt, no good. Two goals by Gonsalves, 2 goals by Jackson Clark, making this a 4-0 game for Pensacola. Mugeni with 1 assist as well as Reed Rhodes, the field general, creating a lot of offense for Pensacola. 2 assists to his name. Loyola with the other assist by way of a corner kick. Vincent will take a shot towards the frame. No good. Peachy Garcia providing adequate pressure. Now Vincent temporarily having the ball on his foot. Vincent regains it. Martinez drops it back. Lee doing a great job getting behind the defense. Rivers, ball intended to him, receives it temporarily. Martinez with a play on the ball to no avail.
Subbing in for the Eagles, number 26, Justin Loveland.
Justin Loveland making his first appearance into the game as well. Pensacola seemingly going to be victorious in this one. Their next match is against Point University at home. The NAIA school competing in the Southern States Conference. Unless Toccoa Falls can muster up 4 goals before the conclusion of this game, they'll advance, rather decline. Here's Johnson, shot at the goal over the netting. They will decline to a 2-2 record, facing Spartanburg Methodist College in their next matchup. Christensen goes to Elms. He touches turf. The ball makes his way back to the back line. Miklas receives it from Rivers. Now an attempt to work at the sidelines here. Loyola regains possession. Great clearance as well. Now a ball played to the sidelines. Ball back to Martinez. Rivers with a shot on the way. Just over the post. Rather the crossbar. Aggressive attempt. Hiretta, another opportunity here. Lee loses it there. A collision from Devin Johnson. Christensen had on his foot temporarily. Now on the foot of number 21. Jeremy Wells. Lorenko's 2 goals will now have him leading the team once again in goals scored with 3 total. Hammond making a play on the ball there as it parachutes to the sky, and a stoppage of play by the center official. Christensen loses it. Now the ball played to Johnson. Johnson loses it from Rivers. Rivers with an attempt to play the ball to Phelps. Now the ball played back to their keeper, Brandon Herrera. The official time on the screen is wrong compared to the time on the clock. Now 2 minutes even remaining in the match. Pass broken up there by Matthias Lee. Lee playing the most minutes in this match, 89 total. Practically the duration of the game, along with Pauliello and the keeper Hammond. Pensacola looking to contain here. Christensen goes to Elms. Elms works the sideline. Now breaching the 1 minute mark. Now 89 minutes total in this game. Now the clock will be controlled by the center official. Now Lee. We'll go to Pauliello. Running the ball down to the corner. This may be one more chance for Toccoa Falls to possibly amount some offense here. They can keep the ball in bounds. Bass plays the ball, but offsides is the call. Hammond will clear it to the offensive attacking third. Loyola with possession. And that's the ball game. Pensacola offensively active, getting 23 shots on goal, rather 7 on goal, and placing 2 into the back of the net. The freshman sensation, Jackson Clark, getting his first 2 collegiate goals of his career. The field general, Reed Rhodes, creating a lot of offensive opportunities for the Eagles today, along with those 2 goals assisted from Clark. Lorenzo Gonsalves, the striker coming off the bench tonight, leading last year's team with 13 goals and 5 assists, was very much active in this matchup as well. Thank you so much for joining us here today for the first region matchup and also first home game of the season here in Pensacola Christian College, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. We want to thank Andrews Institute for providing the health care and athletic care for our injuries here today. And also thank you so much for Pensacola Christian College for providing us with the promotional material to show on our live stream. Also thank you so much to our athletic team and advancing staff and our video department. This is Alvin Chapman speaking. 4-0 is the final score. We'll see you next week, next Thursday against Point University as the Eagles look to improve to 4-1 on this season. Thank you so much for joining us, and you guys have a great night.